Off to chase another waterfall. Nabuga is a tiny little village in the Choco district on the northern Pacific coast of Colombia, and it can only be reached by water. There's no roads leading up to it. Mike, Simon, Maria, her parents, and I paddled to shore, and we were warmly welcomed by the Embera people who live here. Looks like somebody might be selling coconuts around here. Look at this beautiful garden in the Cayuco. Yummy! Freshly from the tree! I feel like I'm taking a big gulp, but it's really not going down. The milk or the meat is pretty good too. Little pineapple growing. Little spice garden. Nabuga turned out to be a really pretty, wonderful little village with tons of super friendly people. They were like all chatty and, you know, wanted to know like, oh, you live on the boat and how long and how do you do that and what do you do with water, and now we're on another little waterfall hike. Woo! Woo! Wait for me, guys. I'm carrying the heavy stuff here. Don't go so fast. Yummy. Little apples. I see you. We're getting closer. can hear it rumbling. Holy moly! Now that's a waterfall and a half. We picked up anchor this morning in Bahía Nabuga. It was hard to leave because it was such a beautiful place, but we finally need to check into the country, and that's why we're now on our way to Bahía Solano, where we will do our paperwork, check into Colombia. Unfortunately, there's no wind again, so we're motoring, but it's very pretty. Finally did get some wind, 7 knots, cruising along 3.6. It's another maybe 4 miles to go, so we're enjoying the last bit of sailing before we reach Bahía Solano. We're doing 4.5 knots and Simon got a fish! What are we gonna have? Sashimi?
Steak.
Sushi again? It's sushi again.
That was a bit of action.
That was.
Siga, velero, le copio un 5, fuerte y claro, cambio. Prioridades para las 3 de la tarde. De ahí podemos pasar a la visita de ustedes, ¿correcto?
Ah, perfecto. Civilization! I see houses! And internet towers! Yay! We still have 30 meters of depth, but over there it looks really shallow. It's an interesting anchorage. It's really, really deep, like 20 meters, and then from 20 meters it drops to 3 in like 2 boat length. So it's, you gotta make a decision how and where you want to anchor. Simon is butchering the fish before the authorities come, so it doesn't smell all stinky.
This little part here.
Wow, show off your fish. Ooh, nice. I see sashimi, I see steaks, I see fish cakes, I see a lot of goodness. Hurry up, Simon, they're coming. The authorities are just with easy right now. You need an agent to check into Colombia, so we contacted him a month before, and I had a couple of questions about, you know, different things, weather and anchorages and safety in the general area and this and that. He's been really helpful. And basically when you come in, you call the Guarda Costa, the Coast Guard, on channel 16. You ask for permission to come in, you say where you're coming from, what your boat is, the usual, and then they will give you permission to come into the bay. And then you call your agent, and then he will just tell you the time, at what time he will come over with all the officials to your boat. You need the usual, you need your Zarpi from the last destination, you need your crew list, your passports, your boat paper. And when they check you in, you get like a cruising permit. It's called Carta de Navegación, so yeah, basically that's it. And it's, your visa is valid for 3 months. And I think also your cruising permit, and I think if you're staying more than 3 months, then you have to temporarily import your boat. So then you'd have to pay more, like some custom fee or something. We're finally cleared into Colombia and can't wait to explore Bahía Solano tomorrow. But more about that next week.
Spanish, I'm like, okay, I can't help you, so go say hi to her.
You're like, go over there.
Nice one, Nika. So you got it going, bro.
Yeah.